when we are in this circumstance where we're dealing with great American song material, we're working with the traditional plus putting a unique spin on it. We want to introduce it not too heavily with back phrasing, especially at the very, very beginning. Now, that doesn't mean you can't have your own personality, of course, but so we just wanted to kind of explain that a little and explain why maybe we come from a certain perspective in this circumstance with back phrasing. And there you go.
Great. So with that in mind, Hayden, let's go ahead and look right at the top of the chorus. I won't dance. And let's go ahead and have you, we'll just have you sing it a cappella right now.
I won't dance, don't ask me, I won't dance, madam, with you. My heart won't let my feet do things they should do.
Yes, yeah. And that's pretty much straight, but it still has tons of character, charisma, and you're singing what's on the page, right? But you're communicating the lyrics. So now from that, then you can do all the funky things that sit in the arrangement that Mel created for you. The songbook tradition really calls for that, is that first statement of whatever you're doing kind of staying pretty true to what's there. So super. So now you have your track queued up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I'm going to ask you, I had mentioned an exercise that I wanted you to do, and I'm going to guide you towards that right now. And this is, so I'll have you sing the verse and chorus, and the quote that I had in the document that I shared with you from Michael Feinstein last year is the verse is the conversation before the croon, right? So that's what I was searching for earlier, Mel. So, and I think that sums it up succinctly, really very clearly. So what I'd like you to do is we'll find your neutral, and then I'm going to have you sing everything with no gestures from the verse through, let's call it the end of the first whole statement of stumped on the floor. Let's go to there. Okay. So finding your neutral is something that I wrote in the document that you have. And finding your neutral to me is finding that position in your body, and everyone is unique because we all have different structures, different frames. And so what you want to do within that is to find your neutral, and I'll kind of guide everyone through this. I don't know if you can stand or back up from the camera. I'll stay seated because then I'll pull out of my earphones and such, but I'll kind of guide you through it. So the way I like to think of this is if you take your hands and place them above your head with your palms facing away from your shoulders out, let's see, like that, but high, and then you kind of push them straight out like you're pushing against the air until they rest gently against your thighs. You'll notice that now you're standing very tall, very upright. Your sternum is held high. And so now what I'd like for you to do is, while maintaining that position, see if you can't relax from your shoulders to your hands. You'll notice that if you think of that relaxation, the arm will relax, but you'll still maintain this open structure. And this open structure is what I refer to as your neutral. This is where we can communicate because we're not hiding ourselves. We're setting us up so that we can be seen by the audience and then communicate what we intend to share. So from that, you can also add the head movements, and you can do something very simply while maintaining what you just set up. You can just drop the chin to your chest and then send it so you're looking up towards the ceiling, and find that middle ground where it's just kind of sitting in the middle, like it's relaxed and on like a bobblehead.
I'm like an ocean wave that's bumped on the shore, and I feel so absolutely stumped on the floor.
Fantastic.
Hayden, that was so good. I felt like you were confident. It exuded confidence and control, and I really love what you did with like the different like flavors of the words.
Yes.
I just felt like, oh, this is so great. It was awesome.
Yeah.